But we are going to play some boats. This is the list that I have been talking about. Pretty happy with most of these cards. The only thing that I'm not sold on is the third Skysovereign. Luca's like not technically a 5-drop, but it can be. So like you can be a little clogged on 5s, but you know it's nice that Luca's flexible. You can play it on 4. The absence of Akroan War has to do with the decrease in mono green. So you know for a fact we're just going to play against 3 mono green decks. You already know that. But yeah, everything else is pretty standard stuff. Yeah, that's all I got. Sideboard Swords for the mirror. Expect there to be some mirrors. Opponent's last deck seen 6 days ago was Gruul midrange. Looks like they are playing an extremely similar list. Good thing we got some swords in the sideboard, huh? And okay, so most Giganta decks can't kill an Elvish Mystic on turn 1. So I think because of that, I'm going to keep this hand. Had they not revealed Giganta, I might not have kept this hand. But the majority of Giganta decks do not play 1-mana removal spells. Yeah, I have 2 swords on the board. Okay, not ideal. Especially if they have Stomp here. If they have Stomp, you really got to draw land. You know, there's definitely risk involved keeping this hand, but figured they're not going to kill my elf on turn 1. I get 2 shots at a second land, so. Yeah, I know, right, Dylan? It's crazy. Okay, land has been acquired. Do I have a good play against Akroan War? If I play Lovestruck, they steal Akroan War. I at least maybe have the out of Miglozing it. So I guess that's what I have to do. I should probably attack first. Why didn't I go to 4 Seasons Tournament in Italy? Because I don't have $2,000 to spend on a trip to Italy. It's very, very expensive to fly to different countries. I mean, I'd love to go if I had the money, but a little bit too out of my price range. I heard it's a great time, though. Go fund me for a trip to Italy, huh? Okay. Not the best tool for the job against the 5/5. Surely they're gonna trade, right? I mean, I like Magic, but maybe not that much. Playing Migloz here is a lot worse if they have a Akroan War. But I would like to get full value out of this Lovestruck Beast, so I think I'm just gonna chalk it. Hope they don't have a Akroan War. This is better if they have Boat too, because I can just kill the Boat. But they're not gonna play Boat into the Migloz, you know. Maybe they do though, because they really want to kill my elf. What standard decks am I trying? Any from the RCQs on Melee? Yeah, well, what we're gonna do in between rounds is I'm gonna just look at the results. There's a couple of decks that I remember seeing that kind of interest me. So we're just gonna kind of like browse the top 8s and see what looks the most interesting. I tried a Jund deck last night that looked pretty cool. Okay, need to draw land. Well, they played a tap land last turn, right? Okay, land's good. They have 3 cards. So I don't really think I have any other play besides blow up their boat. I don't have to do it main phase, which is nice. I can just send both and pass. They're just not going to go for it, but I think I have to leave up mana here. They traded the beast. Yeah, but like, okay, let's assume their hand is a Akroan War tap land. They're not guaranteed to play the Akroan War. There's still a chance that they might make that trade. You know what I mean? Like, if they don't have a guaranteed untap land, which looks like they didn't. You know what I mean? Like, it's not likely for them to have a Akroan War, but I think it is possible. This is kind of a rough spot. They probably still crew the boat here to force the activation. We have a donation deck option available, Dr. King. It's $25 for 5 gifted subs. Alright, I'm going to blow up the... What if I blow up the Chariot? Because at least the boat... Well, I think my best draw is a land for Chariot. No, I'm just going to blow up the boat. I think we got to find a land here. That is not a land. I think we have to play defense with Lovestruck Beast. Not a great spot to be in when you're playing defense in this matchup, but... Ollie was a feature match. Was Ollie playing Tron this weekend? Because I think Ollie did go to Charlotte, right? Because he was playing Tron on his stream, I think, on Thursday. Okay, gotcha. That'd be best scam. How's he doing? Is he doing well? Or 2? Nice. Yeah, Spike was like... I think Spike's been pretty anti-Karn 7 for a little bit. Because he talks about Tron a lot on his stream. We can double block, right? There's 4 creatures in the graveyard. So, yeah, I think we double block. Make it a 6/6. Yeah, that matchup also seems kind of sketchy for Tron, because they just have Dauthi Voidwalker, and if they ever combine Dauthi Voidwalker plus Grief, they just take your fucking Cityscape Leveler and beat the crap out of you with it. So that matchup seems a little sketchy from the Tron side of things. Imagine just losing to your own Cityscape Leveler. Okay, pretty sure we have to do this, even though it's not a very efficient use of our mana. Don't think we have any choice. I probably should have paid... You know what? I should have done that turn. I should have paid a mana to give this thing Vigilance and Menace. That's like a free... It's just a free 4 damage. I'm not doing anything else with my mana. I mean, the other theory is that I could use this on a later turn to use 2 mana to pump it, but, like, given that I've been missing so many land drops, if I draw a land, I'm just going to tap out anyways. So, I think that was just a free 4 damage that I missed. Not sure it's going to matter, given how far behind I am, but... Probably have a second Chariot. Yep. Alright, let's just move on. Let's move on to the next game. Alright, got our swords. Akroan War, very good in the mirror. And I believe that is it. Maybe Clothis. Have not been a big fan of Lovestruck Beast. Hajar, also kind of medium, because it just dies to Bolt and Boat. And... don't know what the last cut is. I feel like I'm 1 card over. Maybe the Clothis is too slow. Yeah, let's just not bring in the Clothis. 3-1 with Mill. Store Championship only changed 2 breaking and 2 power word kill for the Mill Adventure 04. Oh, and Pioneer? Interesting. Pioneer Mill, huh? Love to see it. Autumn to Ashes is very good. So you cut 2 breaking, 2 power word kill for the Mill Adventure 04. So that's that 1 mana Mill 4, and then 1 mana for an 04. I don't hate that. Very similar to, like, when you're cycling Fractured Sanity, you're 2 mana cycling and drawing a card, except the card you're drawing is an 04, which in Pioneer is usually pretty good. So, I don't hate that. Makes sense. I have to do it this way. Sword on a multi-5 is pretty bad with no creatures. Yeah, Secret Keeper. Rough mulligans. Bring in Pithing Needle in Redacted, which is every matchup. Pithing Needle is just the new Surgical Extraction. Don't at me. Don't play something weird like Lightning Strike. Okay, good. They definitely have Stomp in their hand. Hope they don't have Bolt. That'd be cool if he just missed a land drop. They did not miss a land drop. Rude. Rude! Chariot. Yeah. Okay, needed that one. Definitely needed that one. I basically had no chance at this game if I didn't draw a land there. Do that. And then... Problem is if they play a creature, they can just crew the Chariot, so like I can't Akroan War, then crew my boat, most likely. Which is a little unfortunate. But I do have Giganta to crew the boat, which is nice. Well, I was in an RCQ until I dropped at 1 and 2. But what's up, Chase? I need money. They can. They can crew. They can crew either way. What I'm saying is, like, Akroan War is not great when they have an active vehicle, because you can't steal anything. That was, you know what I mean? That's the point that I'm getting at. Like, my Akroan War is effectively a dead card. Because I can't, well, not a dead card, but I can't crew, like, I can't steal something and use that to crew the same turn. Well, if they're doing this, then I can steal the untapped cat if I draw an elf, which would actually be really good. Drawing an elf here is good. That kind of counts, right? So we go Steel Cat, Steel Cat, Animate Mutavault. Steel Cat, Animate Mutavault, use those 2, attack, kill a cat. The issue is they have 3 Mutavaults. This is going to be tough to race this. And the other option is Giganta, but that only kills one of their creatures. Yeah, I think I have to go Akroan War here. I think I'm too far behind not to. Let's go Akroan War first. Take your untapped cat. Play Mutavault. Animate. Crew. Don't think I have the luxury of playing defense here. I mean, I am very far behind, but is Boat's better positioned in Pioneer than Explorer? I'll be honest, Rozzy, I have not played a lot of Explorer recently. My focus has been Pioneer and Standard mostly. So I haven't really kept up with the Explorer metagame. I don't know how much it's actually changed, but it's one of those decks that I think it's just always going to be like a coin flip against most things, but with the upside of just having that really aggressive like Elven Stormseeker draw that just beats a lot of people by itself. Awesome, JS. Awesome, dude. I think I'll probably stream the early Pioneer challenge tomorrow. It starts at 9. And then, however long that goes, then I'll probably just do it. I'll probably just do that. Because usually I do like 8 hours on Saturdays. So maybe like shorter stream today, shorter stream tomorrow kind of thing. Akroan War is a sick card. Standard challenge is so late though. We'll see. Maybe. It's at 5 p.m., which is pretty late, but... So they could put me to 4. I mean, they probably have to leave back 1 extra blocker, right? Really? So they're dead to Stormseeker? Unless they have an extra blocker. This line only makes sense if they have a land. Okay. Yeah. That's hilarious. Actually would have been lethal, too. Oh, wait. It's still lethal, right? Because day flipped to night? So am I 1 damage short? Oh, no, I animate the Mutavault. Wait. Okay, hold on. No, I think this is lethal, right? 3. Play this. That flips. We go animate Mutavault. Yeah, this is lethal. Crew boat. Pump one of these 2. Yeah, this is lethal, right? I guess we could just pump the boat. It's the same thing. Oh, they might have Boseiju. Whatever, we can't beat Boseiju. I guess I'll pump this. Dedge to Boseiju. Alright, no Boseiju. Yeah, then they go animate, trade, take 10. Whoo, boy. Mull to 5, by the way. Jesus. Mull to 5, by the way. What a game. 3rd Altar Graz in my prize packs last night. That's sick. You got all the Altar Grazes to play Graz Tribal now. Time to Graz people. Show them the Graz. Yeah, Stormseeker's a hell of a magic card. And the play is pretty good in this format. Well, I mulled to 5 and didn't even have an elf. Like, my hand was not that good. I didn't have an elf, and they did. And I still won that game. Oh, you're playing Graz on Monday? That's sick. That deck is so sweet. I'm on the draw? Yeah. Oh, Chad, I want to keep this hand so bad. I want to keep this hand so bad. Alright, YOLO. What can go wrong? Nothing. I just draw the red source, 5-head. 4-head, draw the red source. Migloz. Okay, I think we just have to kill Migloz. Tips for playing the Graz deck? Just Graz them. Not a ton of tips. I mean, I only played 1 league with it, so... Man, Stormseeker's a much better use of my mana, but I think I just have to kill this Migloz. Can hopefully go Stormseeker next turn, and then hopefully Sword Equip the turn after. Yeah, instead of Jund about, it's Graz them out. Second Migloz is kind of sketch. It's a good draw. It's a very, very good draw. Some would say that is one of the draws of all time. Yeah, the Trash for Treasure one. Well, I mean, I had a 3-drop to play. It just didn't make sense for me to play the 3-drop that turn. Could have played a 3-drop. Just gonna take this. If I double block, they just pump, so I'll take this. Them not holding up Migloz would be very, very good for me, but I kind of assume they are going to. Yeah. Okay. Well, they have 3 cards in hand. So I can go Stormseeker. I'm wondering if I just don't even crew the Chariot. Like, what if I just go Stormseeker, haste, attack with everything? Maybe not the Elf, because they have Mutavault. I could get really aggressive and go animate Mutavault, play Stormseeker, haste the Stormseeker, just shove, and not animate the Chariot into the Migloz. It's not a bad line. Because if I crew the Chariot, they're just going to kill it with Migloz. Okay, well, see, the issue with Sword here, Giggy, is I can't... Like, the only way that I would want a Sword is if I could Sword and animate the Chariot, because if I Sword equip, they just Migloz. You know what I mean? So I want to there's basically two paths this game. The path one is don't play into Migloz, right, and just go Stormseeker, animate, attack with all my creatures. And then path two is animate the Chariot to force the Migloz this turn to then try to sword them next turn. And I honestly think that just like ignoring the Migloz is a better plan. I'll look at it after Otter. I didn't see it yet though. Yeah, I kind of think I just like ignoring the Migloz. So let's do that. Let's just play Stormseeker. No, I think we could just ignore it. I think we can ignore it. Like, if we just never play into it, I have other stuff to do with my mana, you know? So they say. They don't pop Chariot, they wasted 3 mana, never... Yeah, exactly, we're just time walking them. Like, they're gonna use the Migloz anyways, you know? Sure. See? I like this line a lot if they're gonna do that. Because now we can sword hit them. And, like, I don't know if they're behind, per se, so they don't maybe not have to tap out, but... Spots like this make me think Migloz isn't good in this matchup. Yeah, I mean... It's... So the nice thing is they played it on turn 2, and I couldn't really profitably play my Stormseeker on turn 2. So, like, when you're on the play and you have Migloz and they have Stormseeker, it looks good there. And, like, it's still not bad. They killed my Chariot for free and still have a 4/4, but... I agree. Like, it makes you play in awkward ways sometimes. Right, like having to time walk yourself. What if they have Boat? Okay. Vigilante. So this is 5 damage. I feel like I have lethal, right? I only have 1 red source. Am I just, like, missing Dobbs? Oh, do I just double animate? They block a 2/2 and take 7? Right? I have 4 2/2s. They're just Dobbs, right? Animate double Mutavault, they block a 2 and take 7. Look Dobbs to me. It's like, wait, do I have... I assume I have lethal here, but, like... I had to think about it for a second. Wait, do I have lethal? Do I have lethal? Looks lethal to me. Boats. Can we get some yep boats in the chat? That sounds great. Yeah, what we deserve. Please don't kill my elf. Ooh. Actually didn't kill my elf. I like that. Means they probably have Stomp. Disrespect your surroundings, chat. Didn't even have the Stomp? Sheesh. You won't make it out alive. This game already feels over. You won't make it out alive. Which respect? Dat respect. The other respect. We do have the 1/1s, that is true. All of the 1/1s have been acquired. Dit respect your surroundings. Dit respect. We're killing all our 1/1s, is that our plan? That is our plan. I don't know if that's a good plan, but... I mean, it is one of the plans. It is a plan indeed. So if I cast this, it goes to 2, which I guess is fine. It's not great if they play Shieldred, but can maybe, like, if I draw an untapped land, attack everything into Shieldred. 3/3 is not a 1/1. Unless I give it -2/-2 somehow. Be shocked if they didn't play Shieldred this turn, given their slow hand. To the surprise of absolutely nobody. Ooh, I drew an untapped land. Very, very pog. Alright, this game's over. I still think it's better to just play Boat anyways. Like, I know I could just pump Migloz, but... I think I'd rather just cast the Boat. Your turn. Good luck. Good luck. Hello and good luck. I've only been to 1 Warp Tour. It was back in like 2000. It was way, way, way long ago. I only got to go to 1. The OG. Okay, so Akroan War good against Shieldred. Excuse me. Cloth is good against them. I think that's it. I've been cutting Lovestruck Beast against them, but Lovestruck Beast is nice in combination with Luca, because it allows you to deal 5 to Shieldred. But I think I'm just going to cut all the Beast in one Hajar. I think this is how I like sideboarding against them. You could also consider cutting a Migloz, which is not unreasonable. Maybe you go minus a Migloz, keep in a Hajar, because Hajar is good at protecting Skysovereign. Pithing Needle for Liliana of the Veil. It's a very good sideboard plan. Oh yeah, Bike. Bad does not even begin to describe my RCQ. I lost round 1 to Enigmatic Incarnation in Modern, where like I thought they were just a 4-color Elemental deck, and I thought I was chilling, and then they just go Enigmatic, sack Binding, get Atraxa. I was like, oh, okay, I've lost. Then I beat Murktide round 2, and then round 3, I kid you not, I played against Mono Black Coffers with main deck Force of Despair. And I went Shardless Agent on 3, and I just go end of turn, pitch Force of Despair, and they just played their third lane and passed, and then I went turn 4, Shardless Agent, and they just went Cardcast Force of Despair, and it's like, oh, okay, so I just was not meant to win this tournament, that's okay. So that's cool. The old main deck Force of Despair. So yeah, that was my Modern tournament. Yeah, Force of Disparage. But the bright side about a 1-2 dropping is I got home in time to stream. And I love streaming more than anything else in the world. We get to stream today, that is the upside. This is Rakdos, aka the Bye. We beat the piss out of them game 1. They also kept kind of a sketchy hand. I can never remember. Think they did it for the memes? Maybe. Oh, I played the wrong land, but whatever, it's fine. Oh, if you don't kill this elf opponent, if you don't kill this elf, rude. 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 Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I'm not going to Boseiju that. Pretty sure we just slam cloth this, right? Just like not even close. Found myself. And then even if they Thoughtseize us, we have 2 really good forests next turn. Ready to fit. I could even play Boat next turn, which I might consider doing, especially if they just play Bonecrusher. Like, if they Shieldred me, I'll steal it. If they Bonecrusher me, I'll play Boat. Yeah, it is really hard for them to beat a Clothis. Okay, probably boating. What's up, Big Kid? How you doing? If 3 cards. I think we just have to boat here, right? Yeah, we're boating. We're definitely boating. Yep, boat. No Abrade, that's good. They definitely could have Go for the Throat. Or not Go for the Throat. What's the one? Power Kill. Yeah, Power Kill. Well, I mean, they could also have Go for the Throat, but... Thoughtseize me? Okay. So they have to take Chariot, I think. I know, right? It's a good thing that Rakdos can't kill an enchantment. They can kill artifacts, but they really can't kill enchantments. Unless they want to play... What's that card called? 2 mana, blow up a enchantment, you lose life. Unless they want to play that card. Which, to be fair, Clothis dodges anyways, but yeah, Feed the Swarm. Discard Copperline Gorge. And go from there. See what we draw. Okay, no cards in hand. Migloz. So, make mana, play Migloz, crew boat, attack Liliana, kill Reflection. I guess at that point I should just shock them, right? Is there anything better I can do? I mean, I can make mana to cast Bolt, but if I'm just going to go attack Liliana, kill Reflection, what's the point of making mana and bolting this, right? Yeah, let's just go eat this. Play the laws. Ain't no laws when you Migloz. Or something like that. Not even sure I care about Liliana, but might as well kill it. Yeah, I could make mana and animate the Mutavault. to also deal them 2 damage. That's just the Chad way of doing it. I mean, if they don't draw Braid, they're super dead. Kill the Goblet Token and remove 4 oil to kill the Reflection. Well, you need 3 mana to activate Migloz. It's 3 mana to disenchant. So even if I made a mana from Klothys, I would only have 5 mana. So I couldn't do that. That would have been a better play if I had 6 mana, I think, but... Because then I could have went attack Liliana, kill this, and then pop this with Migloz. Oh, no, yeah, it's 1 mana for Vigilance, 2 mana for +2/+2, and then 3 mana for Disenchant. We're going beatdowns? We are going beatdowns. I guess I shouldn't F6, in case they drew, like, Shieldred's Edict. Beatdowns against a Klothys, huh? I mean, I guess they just have nothing better to do. Yeah. Okay, so... I think I'm going to go Akroan War, Steel, Bonecrusher, attempt to animate. Could be in maybe a dicey spot if they drew a removal spell for Boat, but given that I'm casting Akroan War and I'm not doing anything with the additional 1 mana, the only thing I could do is I could, instead of draining them, I could give them Migloz Vigilance, which, if they drew a removal spell for Boat, that might be a better line, because then I have a 4/4 blocker, even if they ripped in a Braid. Which I think is maybe a fine line. I think I don't hate that. Let's do that. Go red here. Play this. Take this. Use the Bonecrusher to crew the ship. And activate the laws. See if they have a Braid. Kind of smells like they drew a Braid. Take command. Okay, good card. And they're still fucked, but... I guess now maybe if they draw Shieldred, we might be in a weird spot. Harvester. Alright, well... They're not dead. They're still extremely far behind, but they're not dead. They've drawn so far back-to-back perfects. Yeah. They drew back-to-back perfects. We're still ahead, which is good. Now, they're far behind. I mean, if we get to Chapter 3, all their shit dies. And I still have a removal spell to kill the Reflection, so I think it's fine. So let's go... I guess drain you? That goes to Chapter 2. All these have to attack. I think we want to go... Might as well attack. I don't know if I should attack here. If I attack, they might just take it. They go to 6. Then I go play Elf, kill Reflection. Then they go like sack Harvester, kill Elf, attack. I go to 10. Token dice. They get back Bonecrusher, but they're at 6. Yeah, them being at 6 is really huge. Because I don't think they want to trade because they want to get the Bonecrusher back. Yeah, I think this is really good. Let me just go kill this. Go. But then, even when they get the Bonecrusher back, we're still going to have a Mutavault in the Klothys, so still might be okay. Exile Blood and attack for 6 there. Leaves them with Fable, which is really bad if they draw Harvester, but maybe it's worth it. I could see that. Yeah, maybe that's a better line. Okay, they do that because the Harvester is going to die anyways, which makes sense. Yeah, that's a good point. If I go kill Harvester, animate Mutavault, put them to 4, then it's 2 turns with the Klothys, and I'm gaining 2 next turn. Might be a better line. Alright, let's see if they rip 3 perfects in a row. In classic Rakdos fashion. 3/2/1 Shieldred. Yeah, I know, 3/2/1 Shieldred. I drew a Bonecrusher? Still pretty bad for me. They put me to 6. Yeah, play Bonecrusher. And then they have 2 Bonecrushers and a Mutavault. Yeah, we're kind of in a rough spot. Okay, that's not too bad. Ah, man. I exile a spell, they go to 4, I go to 8, play Stormseeker, attack, they just go to 1 and kill me. Because they have 2 Bonecrushers and a Mutavault. Well, the issue with holding back the Stormseeker to chump is, like, we only have 1 blocker, right? If I dome them to 4, I go to 8. They get the Bonecrusher back. I play Stormseeker. They go fire up Mutavault attack with everything. I chump Bonecrusher, go to 2. Then go back up to 4, but I only have 1 blocker next turn. I make mana, they're still at 6. I can go Stormseeker, hold back Mutavault, but that's probably just worse, yeah. Yeah, it's probably just worse. That... like, the sequence of K-Command into Harvester was so fucked up. So fucked up. Man, those draws. Also, no, we're not necessarily dead to Shieldred this turn, because they can go attack with both. We block, go to 4. They play Shieldred, we go to 2. I mean, we're not dead to Shieldred. That at least gives us a draw step towards Stomp. Yeah, but honestly, I'm fine if they draw Shieldred. Like, if they play the Shieldred, then we're not dead. That gives us a draw step towards Stomp. Yeah, Dreadbore, Power Word kill, any removal spell kills us here. Stomp also kills us, right? Stomp to 6, animate Mutavault attack with everything. Looks like they bricked, so they're gonna blood. Animate Mutavault. Is this like tank Bonecrusher you? Tank that long Bonecrusher me would be something. Stop. Let's go! Get fucked! Get fucked! Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better. I tell you, look, they drew like 3 perfects in a row. It's it's only fair, okay? It's only fair. It's only fair. Oh my god, they could have won if they had just drawn main phase. Well, no, they had to hold the push to play on Mutavault, right? I actually fucked up. I should have animated Mutavault first. Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, no, I fucked up. If I had just animated Mutavault first, they would have been forced to cast the push, and then I could have stomped them, right? So I fucked up, but... I guess they were... Okay, so I wonder... Their logic is like, if they loot away the push, they're just dead on board to the Mutavault if I go for it, but, like, I obviously have to go for it, right? So, like, I think them keeping the push made sense. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, they're high-rolling into Stomp, where if they draw the Stomp, they just kill me. But I think they had to hold the push there, because otherwise they go to 2, and then I kill them with Mutavault. So their play definitely made sense. It's just like they just accept the fact that they lose the Bonecrusher. All right, I will play first. Here is my Giganta. Well, I have Elf Stormseeker. Problem is, I don't have a second land. I think I'm still keeping. Yeah, those basics are a little tough. I feel like I'm more offended by the Overgrown Tomb than the basics. Had it, by the way. Had it the whole time. Yep. The issue here is I do not have main deck Akroan War. Now, I don't know how much that's going to matter, but... No main deck Akroan War is a little sketch. They're going to 9 here. If they go land cav, they're dead to a second beast, right? 6. Yeah, they're dead to second beast if they go cav. Okay. Well, it's a good thing Ensnaring Bridge is not legal in this format. We got Haywire Might. No, that doesn't kill them, right? Because we go tap these 4, Luca, make a 3/3, haste the 3/3. They go to 2. No, I can't Plague Win them because it comes in with 3 loyalty and it's -4. So I can't actually Plague Win them. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to ignore Karn, though. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore Karn. I'm just going to go face. Smork. 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 So 4, 5, 6, 7. They end up at 4. Be pretty tough to die from here, so I don't know. We'll see. Surely I can't die from this position, right? Streamer is unaware. Pepe La. It would be a shame if I were to die from this position. Yeah. Staring Bridge. Gonna minus Karn, go into their modern trade binder and get an ensnaring bridge. To be fair, they still have 3 cards in their hand, so even if they bridge me, I'd still probably win. I like Luca a lot. I've been really happy with Luca. It's very flexible. Like, it can be a 4, it can be a 5. It's a lot more powerful on 5, of course, if you have a Lovestruck, being able to kill things, but it's just really nice to be able to slot into your curve whenever you have, you know what I mean? The flexibility is the best part about this card. It's like, when you know what I mean? If you have nothing else to do, it's good, but you can, like, get paid off for waiting a turn, so it gives you a little more dynamic, like, gives you more options, basically. Alright, what do we want to cut against? Mono green. I've been cutting Chariots against them because they're really bad against Karn, and they don't attack into Cavalier or Troll. And then I've also been cutting Lovestruck Beast, but I don't know if that's right. Might be better to cut Hajar in the draw. Yeah, cut them both. So you might think Sword is good against Mono Green, but it's really bad against Karn, so I don't actually bring in Sword against them. They're for the mirror. They're for the mirror and Mono Red, but I don't think they're good against Karn. Like, I think you can justify them on the play, maybe, but definitely not on the draw. If that makes sense. Maybe I'll just keep in the 3rd Chariot, actually. Okay, let's do that. Went 3-1 and got 2nd. Big creativity, Reckless, and a weird red-green Eldrazi deck. Is that in Pioneer? Today's Store Champs, I didn't play Luca. I played Tooth Runsbane. Tooth Runsbane, interesting. Never tried Thrunbane. Alright, I think on the draw, you basically can't keep a hand without an elf against them. That's at least, like, that's my opinion, my read on the matchup. Like, even though we have good 3-4, it's like, you just can't. You can't, like, do nothing in the first 2 turns against green. Okay, this hand's way better. I think I'm putting back this Needle. It's either Needle or Chariot, but I think it's just Needle. Putting back Chariot's reasonable, because I have a good turn 3 play. And, like, keeping both 4s is kind of awkward if I don't draw land. But this is, I think keeping both the 4s is maybe higher upside. Yep. Most of them don't run Embercleave just because of Giganta. But some of them sideboard Embercleave and just board out of Giganta. Which is reasonable, you could do that. So they're probably going to get Boat. Did get the Boat. Okay, why don't we go Chariot? We can go haste one of the tokens, kill the Karn, attack them for 2. And then they're going to Boat our Stormseeker, but that's fine because then we still have the Chariot. Infect 6 and 2. Sheesh. That's wild. If they have a choice, they kind of have to Boat this. Yeah. Let's draw a 2nd Stormseeker, 5-head. No such luck. So, why don't we go Elf, Animate Mutavault, Brew, play tap land, shove for 7, they go to 8. We're kind of chilling. Missed 1 damage. Did I miss a point? How did I miss a point? No, I'm confused. Oh, I could have used, if I went crew here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then attack for 8. Sure. I did miss a point, yeah. Okay. You're right. I missed 1 point. You're right. They what? Get Needle and name Mutavault? Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. They look kind of dead? Well, I don't know about that now. I guess I have to kill Karn. It's just Ratchet Bomb. It's just fancy Ratchet Bomb. Yeah, so I guess I have to kill Karn here. I think I also... So we'll go attack Karn. Question is, do I deal a point or play an elf? Deal a point or play an elf? I think playing the elf is better. 4. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Deal point and play elf? No, I need to pick up Giganta this turn. I think it's better to play the elf. I think you have to Giganta. I guess if I play the elf and draw a land... Or I don't even need a land, right? The thing about, like, picking up Gigantha and playing it next turn is I don't have enough to also animate the Mutavault if I do that. So I think I like giving myself the out of animating the Mutavault. You know what I mean? But even turn clock. I mean, if they boated Elf, I still have 4 power, right? Like, if they play a creature, I'm not sure they can even attack with it. And, like, I don't think they can attack with the boat. I have to play defense. What's up, Singman? How you doing, buddy? I will fall. If they Karn. I mean, they're already down 2 Karns. I don't think I'm playing around the 3rd. They could probably boat me either way, right? Surely they don't have a 3rd Karn. Pretty bad, too. I really hope they get aggressive in attack. I don't think they're going to, though. I think they're just going to play around Akroan War. Yeah, 2-0 up a game. This game's looking a little dicey, but we'll have to see how the rest of this game plays out. But yeah, we're doing good so far. They milled over a 3rd Karn, which is huge. They only have 1 Karn left. It's very, very big for us. Because that's the card that we definitely do not want them to draw the most. Well, I guess Storm, but, you know. There's a lot of problematic stuff. Can't imagine crewing the boat here. What's up, Jesse? How you doing, buddy? Right, yeah, I know. Yeah, if they find the last Karn, they can go Cauldron back 2 Karns, and then we're in a really bad spot. Oh, okay. This ends up being okay for us. They can still use the Cav to crew the boat. So like we don't get this untapped, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 8 mana. But it's fine because I can crew the Mutavault, right? So we can go Akroan War, steal the Cav, and then go land, animate Mutavault, use those 4 to crew the Chariot, put them to 4. Wait, does that leave myself dead on board to the Lair? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 3 minus 1 is 1 plus 6 is 7, 11. It's exactly lethal. It's 14. Shit. That's bad. Just lead back the elves and just don't attack with the Chariot. Send the Muta, put them to 6. What's up, Vinny? It's all good. It's all good. Another day, another dollar. No, they're gonna tap the Cav to crew the boat. So I'm not gonna get to crew the. I'm not gonna get to use the Cav. This is gonna be tapped. Yeah, I think we just attack for 2. And have 2 blockers back for the Lair. I need them to brick. Please draw a brick. Please, please, please draw a brick. Going in my head. Tank, 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 4th card. A lot of cards that we don't want to see here. What's our attack if they do nothing? Probably not great, right? Well, they're making a lot of mana. I don't like that. Yeah, tank, 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 storm. They have to think about casting it, chat. What if they miss off the storm? They have to calculate the odds. Playing a 32-person Pioneer event tomorrow, and I don't know this event at all. You should play Boats, Babst. Boats is based. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I don't know how they could be tanking this long if they made 7 mana. Like, you obviously drew a spell, just cast it. We're probably losing this game, ride or die. This is a close one. What's our best draw here? Maybe Stormseeker? Yeah. Ari only plays mono green. He's very good at it. He's very good at playing mono green. Migloz? Migloz is good, yeah. Migloz might be one of my better draws. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, this is Ari. Ari's X. He's been playing mono green for like 10 years. It's the only thing he ever plays. I would be bored to shit if I did that. I don't know how he does it. What do you think about the Boats versus Rakdos matchup? Boats is heavily favored against Rakdos, in my opinion. Sackhaven. Okay. Interesting. Sacking both Havens. Oh, he's going to use the Lair to crew the boat, lead back the other 2 blockers. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. So, second Akroan War? Is second Akroan War even lethal? No, it is lethal, yeah. I think second Akroan War is lethal. Oh, no, because they have the boat. Is that lethal? Good draw. I'm at 8? Oh, it's night. Oh, I didn't realize it was night. Okay, that might be lethal. It is night. Okay, so let's think about this. What if I go Stormseeker? I don't have enough mana to play Gigantha and Stormseeker. Stormseeker, use Stormseeker to crew the Chariot, animate Mutavault, trample the Cav. So then I'd be attacking with Elf, Cav, Chariot, Mutavault. Cav is a 7-power trampler. They would put... So they go Wolf, Chump, Chariot, Growth, Troll, Chump, Cav. That's 3, 4... That's 6 damage, right? That's lethal. Right? So they go this block here, this block here. That's 7 minus 4 is 3, 4, 5, 6. It should be lethal, I think, right? Unless I did my math wrong. Oh, no, this is crew 4. It's crew 4. I'm 1 short. Right, I thought it was crew 3, but it's crew 4. So if I use these 2 to crew the Chariot and animate the Mutavault, use these 2, animate Chariot, crew Mutavault, and I'm attacking with Chariot, 7-power Cav, Mutavault. They put this here, that's only 5 damage. So I'm 1 short? Oh, I'm 1 short. Okay, let's do it again. Use these 2, right? Elf, Slasher, Crew Chariot, Trample Cav, Animate Mutavault. That's 7 power here. 7 minus 4 is 3. This chumps here. 3 plus 2 is 5. They go to 1. They're left without a board. Well, they have Lair to kill me. So I'm just dead on board if I do that. I leave myself dead on board to the Lair. What if we ignore the Chariot? Animate Mutavault, Trample on Cav. Oh, Animate Mutavault, Trample on Cav. No, because I have to pump here, right? I think it's still short. So I go Animate Mutavault, I pump here, right? This is 5 power. They go put 4 here, chump here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only 4 damage. Right, yeah. What if we only attack with the pump Cav? I think I have to do that, right? I think that's my only line. Cav and Mutavault. No, I think I want to leave back more blockers, because they just have a free block of the Mutavault, right? They just trade. How do we block then? What do you mean? I would leave these 3 back to block, plus the Chariot. They can't kill this, though. This is a 3-4. I think I'm just going to attack with the Cav. I think this is where I'm at. I think I'm 1 short no matter how I do it. Then a Jund list with 3 Bobs. God, tops Jund list with 3 Bobs. They just copied their deck list from 2016. The 1 lost damage earlier. Well, you also have to realize the 1 lost damage meant that I didn't play an elf that turn. But I guess I had unspent mana last turn, so maybe it would have been fine. But yeah, that's true. Right, they're in a weird spot, too. They're in a weird spot. They can make a token end of turn. Does that change things? I can trade the Chariot for the token, though, and keep the Slasher around, which is nice. Because I can go... If they go attack... This is a really tough spot. Because they can go, like, sack Haven, 2 tokens, crew the boat, animate the Lair, attack with everything, kill the elf. Then I go, use the 2 creatures, crew the Chariot, animate the Mutavault, Mutavault, block Lair, 4-4, trade for 4-4, take 6, go to 2. Oh, but if I trade the Chariot away, I can't tap the Cav next turn. That's a really awkward spot to be in, too. Because if the Chariot trades on their turn, then I won't be able to tap the Cav on turn 3 on the Akroan War, which is really awkward. I need to be able to keep the Chariot in play. So this is kind of sketchy. It's a close game. And people say mono green is just no skill. Ari has played this game phenomenally. I think most mono green players probably would have lost this game already. Yeah, it gets kind of weird if they lead the Hydra back too. We're talking about Bob versus Ren. Is he not sacking the troll? Oh, he's gonna do it at step, sure. Okay. I was like, he definitely should make a 4-4 here. Also, does the 4-4 have to attack or no? Creatures your opponents control attack. How does that work? If they add a creature after the Akroan War, it doesn't have to attack, right? Well, they didn't make a thing anyways, but it does. Okay. I guess they wanted to keep the devotion around. That's probably why they did that. It's a really tight game. It's a global effect. Gotcha. 8 mana. Cityscape Leveler? It's a good draw step. Not sure that I can beat that one if that's what they drew. What's up, Kuo? How you doing today? Bruh, indeed. I mean, they made 8 mana. Cityscape Leveler is a card that costs 8 mana. Sometimes they do, yeah. 1, 2, 6, 8. I crew the Chariot now. That sucks. It's the last card, too, by the way. They also flip our Wolf. Yeah. I think I let that go. Well, no, I'd rather block with the Chariot than the Slasher, right? 6. I'm just trying to think if I'm dead. No, because I still have the Chariot and the Mutavault to block. So we should animate here. Because I'd much rather block with the Chariot if they have the Karn. How revolutionary, Magi. Woodcaller Automaton. Is that lethal? Untap Nykthos, use Automaton, crew boat. Yeah, right. 4 attackers, 2 blockers. What a fucking game, dude. Very well played by Ari. Again, I think most mono green players would have lost that game. Block, block, take 8. What a game. Jesus. That would have been a good draw. That would have been a good draw. I don't think I'm changing anything. I could Sword on the play, but it's just so bad against Karn. It's a good matchup. I don't think you need to bring in Sword. Nope. Don't think this hand is fast enough. Like, you don't have to Multimate Elf on the play. You can keep hands that don't have elves, but like the rest of this hand is just so bad. I think you have to go to 5 here. Alright, best hand so far. We're back Stomping Ground, Copperline Gorge. I mean, this is one of the hands. This is one of the hands. Just don't play Troll. Ooh, no Troll. We like that. We tried the new Luca. I have 2 copies drawn. I think it's very good. I'm a big fan of Luca. What they reveal? Revealed a forest. Okay. So they go land elf. Yeah. Ooh. You know, chat, sometimes. Was that a good draw? I think so. Unclear if that was a good draw. Meltdown. How did I do that? Could I teach you? MTGO Premium, by the way. Nice, JS. Awesome, buddy. That's sick. So, Lou Dobbs? 3... Yeah, just Dobbs, right? 6, 9, 10. Just Dobbs. 3, 6, 9, 10. Yep, Dobbs. D-O-B. Too easy. Is there a promo link for MTGO Premium? Yeah, exclamation point premium. 3-0, baby, let's go. 11 if I pump the elf. Oh, sure. I could have pumped the elf, yeah. Meltdown. Japanese foil. Yeah, they're like 50, 60. Huh. Okay, interesting. So I wonder, yeah, maybe there's just like a lot less printings of them. On the play against Gigantha. If this is the mirror, I think this hand's good. I'm going to keep it presuming they're the mirror match. I'm not sure if that's correct, but usually Gigantha does mean the mirror. I looked on TCG Player. You can just go to TCG Player, and then you can check off... you can check... Oh, this matchup is horrible. You can check off... there's like a Japanese option. Just check that off. I think I have to bolt the cat. Yeah, I think I have to bolt the cat. Doesn't feel great, but can bolt next turn. What if they play Oven? It's so risky if they have Oven. I might have messed up. I didn't think about putting that on green because I had this in my hand. Now I can't double spell. Well, that's awkward. That is awkward. Not sure it's even right to double spell anyways, but... Well, I guess it would be, because I'm not going to cast the I'm not going to attack with the Mutavault next turn. Let's offer the trade. You're not going to take the trade. I will cast a Chariot. I hope they don't have Fatal Push. Well, I can crew, and if they do push the Chariot, it's not that bad because I have second Chariot anyways. Thoughtseize, man. Well, now it's bad if they push. Okay. No attacks means no push. So that's good. Okay, that's good. It's a good sign. Need a good draw step here. It's not a bad draw step. It's definitely not a bad draw step. Oh, I guess even if they had push, I could just sack Hajar, right? Okay, let's just kind of shove here. Let's go green, red, this, play Migloz. Getting massively punished for not playing that pathway on green. I wonder if there's a chance I don't attack with Hajar here, because I want to keep my Chariot protected. Yeah, it also protects Migloz. I think I like that. Although, I guess this is kind of awkward if they just double block the Chariot. I probably still sack Hajar, right? It's so bad if they have push. So bad if they have push. I go to 10, flip Fable. I think I just let this happen. Yeah, I think I let this happen. Right. Yep. I think this is a good enough board. Dispute? Sure. Okay. Flippy flip. I'm in my swimp trunks and my flippy flippies. What do we got? 2 cards. Push Harvester. If they push Hajar. Well, I guess I'll do this now. Okay. I accept. I like this. This is a good sign. This is a good sign, chat. What are you doing? Upkeep. Okay, we'll respond. I think I kill the Fable. I think that's the more important one to kill. And that happens. They have no cards in hand. I think I'm just gonna put them on a 2-turn clock. I know we lose the Mutavault here, but I think that's fine. Oh, they're not trading with Mutavault. Interesting. I guess they want me to use the mana next turn. So, I guess they're not dead, right? They crack food. They also have this to block. Can they animate Hive and crack food? Yeah, they have enough. So... is it worth attacking? So they eat a cat, go to 7. It deals 1 point of damage. So I can either Gigantha or I can go shove, play double elf. If I shove, play double elf, I go to 3. Next turn I would have 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers. And they lose the food. Huh, maybe that's actually good. Because they go to 3. It should be good. I could also go Mutavault, shove, Gigantha to hand, and play an elf. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like that line the best. Waiting for them to keep mana to animate. Well, they have to do that anyways, right? Even if I shove all this turn, they still have to hold up mana, I think. Because I still have 3 attackers next turn, right? I could be wrong. Sure, I guess that's fair. But they have a lot of, like, 1 mana cards in their deck that they could just draw. I think let's just do it this way. I think I like this. So, like, they could still just go, 1 mana card plus hold back the block. Is your dispute. Okay. Yeah. 2 lands, that's good. They can go to 6, so they're not quite dead. Because I'm an idiot and didn't play my second elf. Oh, they have cat anyways. That's bad. So, I think it's better to go attack with the 2 cats, play Gigantha Elf. Or I could attack with everything and play Hajar Elf. I attack with everything. Attack with everything. They block here, go to 1, play Hajar Elf. Turn, sack this, 2. 5 attackers next turn. That might be better. Yeah, I think that's actually better. Because the Gigantha just gets bricked by the cat anyways. It's a close game. I feel like the second they draw Devil, we're probably just dead. Maybe we have enough stuff in play to get around Devil. It is possible. What? They're probably supposed to leave the cat in the graveyard, right? In case it's better if they draw Devil. Opening yourself up to Devil. I mean, I'm in a horrible shape if they draw Devil regardless, right? They didn't mill a Devil. That is fucking huge. They're still not quite dead. Because they can go get back Harvester, play Harvester, block, sack cat, crack food, go to 5, take 4, go to 1. So they're not quite dead. Any way to get an additional point of damage is lethal. That is not a way to get an additional point of damage. Just die already! Just die! So yeah, block, go to 5, take 4, go to 1. Yeah, trade there, sack cat. Yeah. Crack food, go to 5, go to 1. Not casting Elf earlier. Yeah, I mean, I guess I thought the Giganta was gonna matter, but, like, it turns out because they drew Cat, the Giganta didn't matter. Like, if they didn't draw Cat, this is a lot better. But, I don't know, maybe it's different, right? It's tough to say. Alright, 1 anyways. This matchup is really bad, too. Although, probably a little bit better now that we have Needles. So those are good. Ooze is interesting, but I'm not sure that I love Ooze. It's okay. What's bad against them? Back with the Vault? What Vault? I didn't have a Mutavault. What they meant when I missequenced lands. Oh, sure. Yeah. That turn, maybe, yeah. That turn when I played the Pathway, because I didn't have the Hajar in my hand, but I played the Pathway on red, and then drew an Elf and couldn't double spell that turn. That was huge, yeah. I wonder if Lovestruck Beast is just bad, because it just gets brickwalled by Cat so easily. Yeah, the issue with Sword is it's so bad against Cat. I think this is pretty good. Maybe keep in, 1 Hajar. No, Boat's your best card, because they can't steal it, and it's hard for them to interact with. It's 5 toughness, so it requires a lot. It requires a lot for them to Devil, and it kills Devil, so you can't gut Boat. I don't know if I love Ooze. The issue with Ooze versus them is they have Claim and Push anyways, so it's easy for them to kill it, and even if they can't kill it, if they just have an extra food lying around, they can just play around it. I don't know, I don't love it. I think this is good. I don't think this is going to do it. It's got a lot of full arts. Not a forest, by the way. Not a forest. I'm considering keeping the sand. I know I probably shouldn't, but I'm considering keeping it. 6. 1 to 5 is really tough. Bolt's not that great if they have Oven on turn 1. Sand's better because I can read the cards. I'll go to 5. Alright. Guess it's a good thing I went to 5. Let's put back the 2 Stomping Grounds, I think. No. I think I just have to put back Boat, actually. Yeah. Just hope I draw spells. Okay. It's the 3rd mold of 5 of the challenge. I think so, yeah. Ooze should be in? I disagree. I don't like Ooze in this matchup. Alright, best turn to play in the format? That's why this deck is so broken. You just get to pick up Giganta on turn 2. Wait. Unless they really need that 3rd land, but I doubt it. Yeah, this is where Giganta feels unfair. I think I'm just casting Bonecrusher Giant. I can't give them infinite time. Okay. Downside to playing Mutavault, the deck that needs green on the tip. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there are definitely downsides to playing Mutavault, but I think there are way more upsides than downsides. Okay, that's a good sign for us. Still not really sure how we're beating a 5/5, but... So I didn't bring in Akroan War. I usually think Akroan War is really bad against opposing, Witch's Ovens, but... We can just go wide. Go wide, Joel. Are they just casting Giganta? I think they are. Yeah, they are. Stomp would be kind of nice here, because then I can shove. I just shove anyways. So, shove gets in 8 damage and makes a 2/2. We go to 8. I think I need to capitalize on them stumbling. I have a lot of creature lands too. We can always go to combat, and if they push the Chariot, then I just won't attack. But I think we have to shove here. Wow, what a sick play! That line is sick because they don't care about the 2/2. That's a really heads up play from them. Very, very smart play. Because I don't think they care that much about the 2/2. All right, 5/5. Maybe I'm supposed to push more damage there. What did they do? They let me attack with the Chariot and then pushed it. It was like such a smart play from them. Maybe I should have shoved there. Not sure if that was right to not shove. Okay. That's one of the draws. Okay, let's cast it. I think we're shoving this turn. Question is, am I shoving with Lair or am I shoving with Mutavault? I think Mutavault because I can make a bigger Lair next turn. We gotta get in damage though, I think. Because I can Boseiju their hive. Yeah. Played versus Ace Rock combo with Tyvar last night at FNM. That's sick. Alright. Blow up your hive. So they go trade, chump, take 6, go to 6. Still have 2 dens though. Go to 6. Need a good draw step here. What did they hit? They hit 2 lands. That's very good for us. That is very good for us. Hey, we flooded out too this game, okay? Let's go! 4-0, baby. You'll love to see it. Doom hype in the chat. Doom hype in the chat.